Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It makes me laugh. But I really appreciate you guys coming back and checking it out. I had done an Instagram poll asking what you guys wanted to see, and you guys chose the soft and smoky look. I hope you like it. But yeah, I delivered. So I love taking requests from y'all. It's a lot of fun for me. So I really appreciate you coming in and watching, and I hope you learned something. Again, this is still super awkward for me talking to the camera by myself, and hopefully I get the hang of this. So, subscribe to me, write me, go to my Instagram, whatever. Do all of that. And I dig it. I hope you dig it, and we can all dig it. All right? And I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Okay, so now that my brows are done, let's go ahead and start the eyes. I'm going to use BH Cosmetics Waterproof Eye Primer. BH Cosmetics, it's a really inexpensive brand, but it's really good. And actually a lot of the stuff that I'm using today is gonna be by them. But this is the primer that I'm using. It's really inexpensive, and literally you only need a little bit. Just gonna dab that together, and I'm gonna put it on my eyelids. Just tap it in. Tap it in. Okay. That's that. All right, so because you guys wanted a soft and smoky look, that's what I'm gonna give you. And this is a really good palette. It's the Carli Bybel by BH Cosmetics. It is really good. The colors are super soft, and they're just kind of good everyday colors. I use them a lot for brides, pageants, and that stuff. So like, look at all the colors. Like, there are a lot of shimmers, a lot of mattes. You have your highlights. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff for you. But I think it's like $22, and a lot of times they have sales too. So yeah, it's really good. Like, I really dig it. But I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush. This one is Max 224. It's just a tapered, fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna go in with a light color for my transition with this one. You wanna bring that blend up to your brow bone. And because it's a light color, you can kind of go pretty high with it. You want to do circular motions and go back and forth into the crease and on the corner. I'm going to bring it out a little bit to like over here. It's just going to make my eye look a little bigger by spreading out that shadow. You also want to hold your brush kind of more towards the end, not so much right here. So the closer you hold it, the more precise it's going to be. The farther back you hold it, the more diffuse the color is going to be. You're going to have a blending control if you hold it towards the back. And again, I'm using a matte color because you don't want to use frost, because you don't want it to look super muddy. As you're blending, you just will go everywhere. It'll look like shit. And like I said, whenever you think that you're done blending, blend a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker color, kind of the same family though, same palette. I'm gonna use this entire palette. But I'm gonna go in with this color now. It's still a matte, but just a little bit darker. I'm gonna go in the same place, but not go quite as high. You just want to really blend that color in with your first color. All right, now same palette, same browns, but we're gonna use this darker one down here. And we're still using the same fluffy brush. I'm just gonna blend blend and blend. I wonder if she's gonna call my name. I told her to be quiet. Hey. Yeah.
Are you still going?
Yeah.
Can I heal?
Huh?
Can they heal me?
Yes.
Okay. The cocoon was flooded with water.
Did you empty it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that good?
I don't know.
Would it die?
I don't know. Will you do me a favor? Will you look the very bottom? Like take those other three. No. The top one. Like take the all off. Stack them somewhere. Keep going. Bring me that. Meow. Get down. Great, be quiet.
What?
Be quiet.
What are you licking me?
Okay, so now that we have that all blended out, if you were to add a color on top of this, it would be fine, but the color's not gonna really stand out. And I want it to be smoky. I wanna do brown smoky. What I'm gonna add to my lid is the Anastasia waterproof cream color in the color Sable. I am going to use a stiff bristled brush. This one is Max 212. And I'm just gonna get a little bit on this brush and apply it to the lid. I am looking hot tonight. Same thing to the other eye. You want to kind of go in a dome shape for color placement. And it really doesn't have to be super precise because you're going to blend it out with a brush anyway. Now I'm gonna use a pencil brush. You can use any brand's pencil brush, but this one is by BH Cosmetics, the 105 brush. And it is kind of like firm, and it's tapered and short bristled, so like you can write with it like a pencil. But you're just gonna take that brush and you're just gonna kind of go back and forth on that cream shadow that we just placed to kind of blend it out. Campbell,
I'm looking for food.
I can hear you. I should have learned my lesson to not film when my kids are home. All right, this one is not getting the job done. It's a little bit too flimsy. It's a flimsy box. It's a flimsy little box. So, same concept. This one is Max 217. These brushes are, I've had these for a long time. Like they last a long time, these MAC brushes. 213. MAC 2. I'll tell you. 219. It was Max 219. Sorry. The lettering's gone, and these brushes are old. And it kind of dried, so I'm just taking a little bit more of the color and kind of putting it on here just to blend it out. Okay. Now that that is placed, and semi-blended out, we're just gonna add the color to it. I'm gonna use this color. It is a brown shimmer. It's a really good neutral, and that's what I'm gonna use to place the color on. I'm gonna use a regular shadow brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics, the 103. And you're gonna pat the color on. So the dark brown color acts as a base to kind of make that shadow stand out a little bit more. It's also gonna grab it and hold it into place too. Now you're gonna take your same fluffy brush, this one, and you're gonna blend it out. You're just blending out any of the harsh lines that are left because you did most of the work whenever you place that base color on. So I'm taking a clean shadow brush, like the one we used to pack the color on, and I'm going to use this color as my brow highlight. And I don't want to mess up my blend, so I'm just going to kind of lightly go over that. What is that with my eyebrow? Oh, I mean, mama gonna have to fix that. Yeah, that one's good, but that one is not. That's terrible. That is terrible. I'm gonna call myself a damn makeup artist. And some of you people, and you know who I'm talking about, have said that I don't act like myself on these. I mean, it's really effing hard to talk to a camera by yourself with nobody else around except my kids coming to annoy me every now and then. So, I mean, once I get used to this and I get used to the flow of me talking by myself, talking to myself, maybe I'll get a little bit better. But until then, I don't know. Or just come and hang out with me so I can talk and make fun and be stupid. I mean, I still feel like it doesn't look that good. All right, now that the brow is taken care of, I'm gonna go back in with this shade right here with my shadow brush, and I'm gonna work it into my tear duct. Just to kind of add a really nice light reflector to my eye, just to make them look a lot bigger. All right, now for eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Chartist one that I love. I'm gonna I'm gonna do an angled brush this time. I'm not gonna do a regular one. But this is a MAC angled brush. It's old as all get out. Look, don't even play. I'm telling you, invest in your brushes and you'll always have them. But I'm just gonna use it to line my eyes. And you're not gonna have to be super precise with this one because it's smoky. We're gonna blend it out. All right, I'm gonna take my MAC pencil brush, the 219, now that we've got that figured out, and I'm just gonna go over that line to soften it. Because we wanna blend, we wanna soften, blend. We want a nice, soft, smoky eye. Or I didn't, you guys did. And if you have a tendency to blink a lot whenever you're trying to do eyeliner or you're trying to smudge that out, a good way to kind of keep your eye open because you have to see what's going on is to take this eye and kind of pull it taut like that. And then that way you can kind of get in there, see what you're doing without the fear of doing this the whole time. And messing up your work that you've worked so hard for. Okay, so now that the majority of my eyes are done, I'm gonna do my foundation. Okay, now that my face is on, let's finish up my eyes. We're gonna focus on like the bottom part. I am going to take Whiskey eyeliner by Urban Decay, it's just a brown, and I'm gonna go in my waterline with that. I'm not one of those ones that can just like put it in like that. I always have to like pull down my eye to put it in, or else I'll be like blinking like crazy. But you can also kind of bring it into your lash line. That way it'll smoke it out for you. Give you some extra added drama. Remember the pencil brush that we were talking about? This bad boy right here? Blend this out. Now I'm gonna go into the Carli Bybel palette. Carli Bybel palette. And I'm gonna take this color right here. And I'm gonna bring it kind of low, because that's gonna be like our bottom transition color. You kind of want to connect it up here to this. Just bring it down. You can bring it all the way to right here, but if you want your eyes to look a little bit more open, just kind of bring it right to here and just kind of fade it up. That way it leaves this, you can put like a white shiny color here, and it's going to make your eyes look a little bit more open. Now I'm going to use a Max 212 shader brush. It's like a flat, work it into your lash line. And I'm gonna take this color from the palette and do what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna work it into my lash line. Now for mascara, just coat your lashes, make sure they're nice and black, because we're gonna apply false lashes. I mean, where is my brush? Where is my brush? Now I'm gonna use an angled brush. This one, BH Cosmetics 107, but I'm gonna use it to apply more of the inner highlight. I'm gonna go in with this one. I'm gonna go in the inner corner and underneath a little bit. Like I said, it's just gonna really open up your eye when the light reflects off of it. Lashes that I'm gonna use, I don't even know this brand. I've never used it before, but I saw them at Walmart when I was going to get other lashes for a wedding I was doing. But I really liked the way these looked. I was like, why not? Let's give them a whirl. Why not? Salon Perfect Go Glam Multi-Pack, 5 pairs of lashes. The number 615. Let's try them out. To apply lashes, what you do to get them off of here, don't like rip them off. You wanna take your finger and just kind of pull them off this way. And then you're just gonna measure. These are like, they're like brown and black. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. All right, so this side is gonna go for this eye. This side is this eye. And you wanna measure your eyelash first, because you don't wanna go ahead and put glue on and glue them on. You're gonna have like a trail over here. It's gonna just poke you. So you wanna make sure that they are even. You just wanna kind of measure them before you put them on. And I don't have to cut any of those. Those look good. All right, so for lashes, you wanna have a pair of tweezers handy. You want a close-up mirror, that way you can kind of get really up into the mirror and kind of like really see what you're doing. And eyelash glue. There are several different kinds of eyelash glue that you can use. Duo, D-U-O, is a really good one you can get from Walmart. You can get from CVS. You can get kind of wherever eyelashes are sold. It's kind of like the standard, but I learned a trick from a fellow makeup artist. She uses hair glue. Get it from Sally's or the beauty supply, but it's literally black hair glue. There's no drying time with it, so once you put it on the lash, it's good to go onto your face. Then again, it is made for your hair and not for your eyes. I have not had an issue with it, so be careful if you do that. But you just want to add a thin layer to your lashes. And I always add just a little bit more to the very ends, so that way they don't come up. Use your tweezers to apply. And because this one is black, you need to be a little bit more precise the first go around. So if you're just starting off, go with the Duo Clear. It dries clear. It's white at first, but it dries clear. And then just take your tweezers just to kind of place it. These lashes are fun. So for the next eye, same thing, but on the left eye. And your look is done. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, like, comment, questions, subscribe, whatever. I just appreciate you guys. A lot of you guys have been super supportive, sharing my stuff and commenting, and just it's so rewarding to me to get text messages, direct messages on Instagram, messages on YouTube, saying that you guys have followed my tutorial and that I've taught you something. It really means so much to me, so I really appreciate it. But I will see you guys in a few days with another tutorial, so let me know what you want. Bye guys, thanks for coming. See you next week. Literally, these lashes are the tits. Are they not so super gorge? Ugh. I can't stop looking at myself with them on. They were so cheap too. Like I think they're like $8 for 5 of them. I like them.